appreciate y'all like crazy. To all the people who believed in me and supported me, it means a lot. Scatterbrain, this is a dedication. Faith is nothing without putting in work. Instead of saying I love you, I'd rather show you first. So much of my life is based around words, but I've learned that there's other ways for me to serve. Spend so much time talking about what I wanna do, not enough time doing it to see it through. Everybody wants to free their mind. We pass up opportunities, not reading the signs. I always got advice that I'm willing to share. Then I penny pinch my cash like I'm living in despair. Before I had it, I was never stressing. Now that I have it, I'm stressing, forgetting it's a blessing. I can count off my close friends on one hand, and there's people I love living all over the land. Many I never get to see or spend time with. I got a family now, and that's a major assignment. It's a big responsibility I'm willing to take, but if you ever need help, I'm right here, don't hesitate, yeah. This is a dedication, something I made for your edification. This is a celebration, this is a dedication, yeah. I love music, just something extra for everybody. I love good looking out. This is a dedication, something I wrote for your edification. This is a celebration, this is a dedication to all my loved ones. You're my motivation. I got so much to say and so many ways to say it. This music for me is more than entertainment. It's my most articulate form of communication. I don't care if I get played on the radio. Maybe these songs will show you a way to go, or confirm something you already know. Whatever it is, the pleasure is all mine. I love what I do, whether it rains or shines. My family never doubted my passion. That support alone was like a call for action. My wife never doubted its direction. Having her support makes me push further than I ever went. Sometimes these songs feel like they're heaven sent. Some are abstract, you don't understand what they meant. Each piece is a natural expression, some heartfelt music to add to your collection. This is a dedication, something I wrote for your edification. This is a celebration, this is a dedication to all my loved ones. You're my motivation. You're my motivation. You're my motivation. You're my motivation. You're my this rhyme. Real Rizzy the brilliant, take it back to the basics. Bare knuckle the beat, breathe deep and bury it 6 feet retreat. This is the treatment, don't get treated like the rest of the never the frozen expression, breathless. From this connection marching down your block, marksman give me one shot, I'll hit the target, get it started here even with no beat. But it's better when we rock together, we work together, I put words together to rhyme, to get a rhyme, forever rhyme, clever from this rhyme endeavor. Putting in work, write a letter to the governor, let him know we live in the gutter. If he doesn't respond, say yo, did I stutter? But a smooth rock, move rock solid and rockin', you rockin' with the truth, the light. All I need is one mic till I break it, then replace it, face it, to get your face kicked and brace changes. Facing the crowd change, but they think you're famous, think I'm faking. No jacks, no throwbacks, go to the back of the line. I can't predict the future, y'all. I'll just take you back in time. Prehistoric, distorted, contorted forms of caution thrown into the wind. Now that I made myself clear, let's begin. If you can't follow the method, then check it online where it's scripted with text type. Cause the next fight, if you miss this one, wisdom is spoken. Broken down from complex, comprehensive, extensive research. It's like an ice cube before it's melted. So swallow that, yo. Most rap is hollow. I see right through it like an empty soda bottle of caffeine. My tactics never plastic or aluminum. Catch a cab to the lander. Scatterbrain, scatterbrain. Study the laws, learn the science, but don't call a doctor. I'm not sick, I'm okay. No weapon formed to prosper. Destiny will take place if it's meant to be. If it's meant to be, then it'll take place if I'm obedient. The main ingredient is in my rhyme scheme of flow patterns. Cause the soul matters more soul than the flesh. Check 1, 2, is this microphone on? I didn't know y'all were listening. This was just a test. And all I need is a bare knuckle to fight. But please realize I'm not fighting man. There's principalities and powers that attack, but there's no need to front. Cause God has my back.
Nobody's on your side. You applied
man, I'd just rather use the mic to uplift, you know. I'm all about flexing, but I'd rather use the mic to uplift. You know what I'm saying? So, you just take it. Man, you're a punk. This is my album anyway, so I'm about to toss you like a football and reach my goal. So say word.
You didn't have to do that, punk.
He was the athlete, they said he wasn't big enough for playing football, that he should stick to his academics. He was determined though, practiced harder than anyone, sat the bench most of the game though. And she watched from the sidelines, tried to be a cheerleader but didn't make the cut. It cuts deep when your best effort falls flat. They related to each other cause they both missed the chance, and there's no turning back, and he knew that. She admired who he was, but he couldn't take pride in what seemed so appropriate, so predictable. Everyone could see it, but he figured what he needed wouldn't cause such a spectacle. He had dreams of being a superstar, picking up his prom date in a souped up sports car. She loved life in the most simple way, she could tell he wasn't interested. At first it was depressing, she moved on though with a strong soul. She played flute in the school's ensemble. She was a bookworm and he was a jock. A few months passed, they would hardly ever talk. Might see each other in the hallways, it was awkward cause in some ways he still had a heart. She saw something in him most didn't see, but it seemed like it wasn't meant to be.
You say you haven't lost the feeling, and it will never die.
He was the type that refused to give up, so every day he exercised, building muscle and pride. And even though he was shy, it was easy to tell he was being noticed by his coach plus plenty of girls wanting dibs on this new guy. Rising star started dominating scrimmages, which eventually gave him special privileges. It all went to his head, he was feeling like a new man and she felt ignored. She could tell he was changing a lot, but still she was excited. He finally had his big shot, she was sticking in the bleachers, cheering him on. They tossed him the ball in one of the first plays. He got tackled right away, broke one of his legs. It was a devastating blow, he was rushed off the field, but the show must go on. He tried to fight it, he didn't want to leave. She was worried sick for him, seeing him bleed. She left the game and went straight to the hospital. He felt helpless, facing such an obstacle.
You say you haven't lost the feeling, and it will never die.
He was laying in his bed just thinking, when he first saw her face, he felt like a jerk. He couldn't believe she would come and visit. He almost saw it as a sign of commitment. She was just trying to be there for a friend. They had so much to say, but no word was said. After 10 minutes of silence, he cleared his throat, but she took away his breath before he even spoke. With a tear on her cheek, she offered him sympathy. Just hearing her voice gave him an epiphany. He said, I need to find myself, and she agreed. Until then, I guess it's not meant to be. It's got you depressed. Who set the standard for success? We're all looking for a way out, away from the stress, suffering, waiting to get blessed. Why is some poor and never make it? They see others with so much more and they just wanna taste it. Hustlers boasting about their possessions. We try to own a piece, but then debt collections knocking on our door. Outstretched hands, but we already ran out of whatever we had and went to groceries, rent, regular expenses, living check to check and can't make investments. Life is so miserable, there's nowhere to go. Couldn't go to college cause our parents were broke. Picture this, a young father raising his child, wants to give her the world, but the bills just pile up on the counter. He counterattacks, tries to go for his dreams, but he keeps falling back. His daughter doesn't know the difference, it's all the same. She just wants his attention, but he's stuck in the game. Feeling shame, feeling like a failure, but just being there is the best thing he could do for her. You think a personal jet will make it all cease? A little extra cheese and now life is all peace. But there's rich people just as depressed as you are. That's why every week they buy a new car. It's a different kind of cover-up, but what we really need is a whole lot deeper than material things. If you could feed her and teach her, it means so much. Money comes and goes, what she really needs is love, and you can provide that. Even if you're flat broke, still you feel like it was crunch time and you choked. Don't throw away your life, just reach out. And if nothing grabs hold, reach out again. May God be your strength, cause no matter how strong, we still get weak when things go wrong. I know you wanna provide the good life, but if you lose your life, then you can't provide nothing. Then you can't provide nothing. If you lose your life, then you can't provide nothing. I'm rocking the show, otherwise this is the last place I go. But this is for my people in the club, ayo. Sitting in the corner like I should've stayed home. I'm only in here when I'm rocking the show, otherwise this is the last place I go. I never feel fly, I never feel hard. When I walk in I'm nervous, I don't feel like a store. I didn't come with extra money to throw away. They give me drink tickets, they get thrown away. Yeah, I'm off sitting, sipping pineapple juice and mix it with Sprite. Try to be a light or a witness. I see guys yelling at their lady friends. I'm yelling in the microphone, would rather be home in bed. But I'm here instead, the place might be packed, the place might be empty. I just came to rap, I hope I'm not just trying to get my name out. Telling all the people, I'm happy that they came out. But it's all a lie, it kinda hurts inside. Some of them are so wasted they can't even drive. When I look in their eyes, the expression is blank. Most of them are just trying to escape. I say, this is for my people in the club, ayo. Sitting in the corner like I should've stayed home. I'm only in here when I'm rocking the show, otherwise this is the last place I go. But this is for my people in the club, ayo. Sitting in the corner like I should've stayed home. I'm only in here when I'm rocking the show, otherwise this is the last place I go. Yo, the restroom is dirty, there's golf in the sink. The toilet won't flush, I get an adrenaline rush. The lights get dim, drinks spill on the dance floor. Did a fight just break out, or they asking for an encore? Somebody dropped the glass, there goes another one. Mama, why you here? Who's gonna babysit your son? Don't flirt with me, can't you see I'm sweaty? Can't you see I got a ring on? That's right, I'm married. And I don't wanna freestyle in the parking lot while you're speaking in my ear, messing up, asking if it's hot. Trying to grab the mic, that's why we turn it off. Nobody can hear you, right now you're sounding soft. And you're offbeat, the beat keeps switching. I know what it feels like when nobody listens. Sometimes I feel the same way, even as a headliner. Just when I find myself freestyling at the diner saying, this is for my people in the club, ayo. Sitting in the corner like I should've stayed home. I'm only in here when I'm rocking the show, otherwise this is the last place I go. But this is for my people in the club, ayo. Sitting in the corner like I should've stayed home. I'm only in here when I'm rocking the show, otherwise this is the last place I go. I don't feel like a store, there's no spotlight. I might sell 2 CDs, give some away for free. I get frustrated questioning what it's all worth. It doesn't matter what I say, they can't hear the words, but the words aren't nothing. That's not what they see. When my song stops playing, that's when my actions speak. And those actions are worth more than anything I sell. This music is just a reflection of myself. I can't fake who I am, neither can you. If we can't be who we are, how can we understand truth? I'm not judging, but at the same time I'm not budging. If we talk long enough, both of us could probably learn something. So I'm open to listen, wait for my turn. The only reason I'm here is cause I'm deeply concerned. The atmosphere is hot and you're easily burned. The only reason I'm here is cause I'm deeply concerned. Saying this is for my people in the club, ayo. Sitting in the corner like I should've stayed home. I'm only in here when I'm rocking the show, otherwise this is the last place I go. But this is for my people in the club, ayo. Sitting in the corner like I should've stayed home. I'm only in here when I'm rocking the show, otherwise this is the last place I go. you young rappers who wanna make cheese, put down the microphone and start making beats. Land some tracks on a major label release. If you keep your publishing, you'll get crazy royalties. Don't lose samples, you lose all your profits, which defeats the plan of putting money in your pocket. I'm just trying to help you get started in the industry. It's not as easy as it seems, but it can be. It's simple as getting 10 G's for one track. Build a reputation, put your name on the map. If you gotta start small, make the most of it. Produce a song that blows, you get your name known from it. That's when you start charging even to your homies. Business is business, you gotta make your money. If you're looking for a career, then take my advice, but there's no guarantee that you'll be legendary. You don't gotta be an MC to have a voice. All you gotta do is speak, live. You don't gotta make music, just be yourself. This is how I tip the scale. Yeah. You don't gotta be an MC to have a voice. All you gotta do is speak, live. You don't gotta make music, just be yourself. This is how I tip the scale, tip the scale. This is how I tip the scale. Rip it real. I plan to advance you, roll weight like ants do. Be on my body mass, got the masses moving their body. I be rocking tracks harder than a train wreck. Heads nodding, it's a pain in the neck, chest the mental. I touch all your senses, present this is my car stereo. Rims, not just a house down the block, no mansion, no yacht. Crazy thing is, I'm happy with what I got. You want the top so bad, you're taking your best shot with a fully loaded Glock. Watch out for the ricochet, get rocked for your watch and beat down for showing off, blowing someone else's spot. Trying to make a living, we got convicts collecting worldly checks in prison cells and A&Rs signing sweet rappers cause the image sells. Who would've thought they would kill themselves? You don't gotta be an MC to have a voice. All you gotta do is speak, live. You don't gotta make music, just be yourself. This is how I tip the scale. Yeah, you don't gotta be an MC to have a voice. All you gotta do is speak, live. You don't gotta make music, just be yourself. This is how I tip the scale, tip the scale. Put your record advance in a savings account, cause after 6 months later, it's all running out. Yeah, the money's running out, bro, but so is your time. The average rap career is less than 10 years. We're all in our prime. How many artists from 93 are still here? Less than 10%. So what happened to the rest? Probably found a different line of work instead of spitting lines. They got nothing left to show for when they used to shine. Just a bunch of babies, mamas who ain't getting child support. So in this rap game, I'm like, yo, order in the court. We all wanna be on TV and own the finer things, but not me. My priority is longevity, I'm family minded. Not trying to be the richest, cause honestly, the richest thing I've already received through forgiveness. You can have all the groupies, you can bling with the best. Just don't come crying to me when you can't pay the debt. I tip the scale. You don't gotta be an MC to have a voice. All you gotta do is speak, live. You don't gotta make music, just be yourself. This is how I tip the scale. Yeah, you don't gotta be an MC to have a voice. All you gotta do is speak, live. You don't gotta make music, just be yourself. This is how I tip the scale, tip the scale. This is a sequel to the sequel in sequence. Sequel to the sequel to the sequence. Poetry in motion, bodies moving to the messenger. I got a date with eternity. My table's been reserved, so the rest of me can pass away. I speak from the soul, so shocking. Got your hairstyle looking like a troll. Plastic figurines. I rip microphones to smithereens, but I say might sting like washing your face with Listerine. I like my beats baked fresh like a Krispy Kreme. Straight out the oven with the heaters. You're now listening to Braille Brizzy. It's a mystery cow, I never miss a chance to flip a style, kill the beat, and take it out its misery. Bring the IV like Roman numeral 4. I got the cure, found it praying with my face to the floor. Humility and confidence, I won both in the booth. I was blessed with the ability, so really there's no excuse. If you ask me to battle, I probably won't participate. If I was interested, I'd be the first to initiate. I'd rather make albums, write songs, and do performances. Most my freestyles turn to written raps for recorded kits. I'm always down to spit rhymes in a cypher session, but I'm known to leave MCs stressed out with hypertension. Poetry in motion, bodies going while I'm spitting gasoline, a double dose of extra strength. Lyrics for your headache, the think tank tearing through wastelands, get ready. The steady rock, easy to comprehend, so it transcends, taking you to places you ain't never been before. I'm holding on, you're gripping life with arthritis. Somebody call a doctor, money's the microphone virus. Got rappers trying to cross over like Al and I. That's why I gotta let out this battle cry. Rock, you coughing on the mic, trying to be sick, acting like you're deep, talking about chemistry in Egypt. I'm just placing words where I see fit, punching at the track till it's paraplegic. Ha! I've had this idea in my head for a long time. This song called Humility. I wanna reach that place of humility without losing confidence in my own ability. I wanna reach that place of being meek without using it as an excuse to accept defeat. I wanna reach that place of being bold where it's more about souls than records that sold. I wanna reach that place of submission where I learn how to speak without forgetting to listen. So you don't like my voice? I don't like it much either. I work with what I got, that's how I got here in the first place. I'm just holding back when my image is at stake. I don't wanna have any more decisions to make. So in some ways I'm overworked, in some ways I'm lazy. I walk a thin line between intelligent and crazy. And lately it's evident I'm a little bit of both. I'm wide awake at 4 a.m. with a pot of tea on the kitchen stove. It's an unpredictable life with no instructions to follow. What I should do today gets put off until tomorrow. And right now my level of toleration is low. I get frustrated just hearing the sound of my cell phone ringing, being real. Sometimes I'm afraid to fail, or afraid that I'll never meet my own expectations. I've been critical ever since I started striving, and now it's just a method I use to keep on surviving. I wanna reach that place of humility without losing confidence in my own ability. I wanna reach that place of being meek without using it as an excuse to accept defeat. I wanna reach that place of being bold where it's more about souls than records that sold. I wanna reach that place of submission where I learn how to speak without forgetting to listen. Some days I love everything about me. Some days I wish the world would go on without me. I'm so trivial, my drama is nothing compared to yours. My life is so easy that I make it difficult. Maybe it's hard and I've learned to accept it, but either way I got a place to live and I can walk. Why do I complain, consumed with my own stuff, when all I wanna do is help others with theirs? What am I here for? I know it, but sometimes ignore it. But God always puts me back together when I'm broken. I don't even mean backsliding, cause I struggle every day, but it's Christ who makes me righteous. I don't wanna forget what he did for me. I just hope I remember when someone's willing to listen. It's not about what has or hasn't happened in my life. God won't give me more than I can handle. It's all love. This is my humility song. I hate them all, not because the stores are overpriced. I don't mind all the people, I observe them live life. The advertisements don't entice me, I live and let live. But the one thing that always irritates me is this: I'm a married man, sometimes me and my wife wanna chill. Go to a public place and God start acting ill, whistling at my girl and making inappropriate comments. For a while I just ignored it, but now it's more intense, I can't brush it off, y'all. Where's the respect? Might not have known we were married, but you can probably guess that me and her are together, so I even try fronting. You got a whole entourage, and now I'm all alone. I'm not violent by any stretch of the imagination, but still these situations are really testing my patience. The times I fantasize about taking them by surprise, turn around when they least expect it and sock them in the eyes. I know reacting like that could put my family in danger, so I abound in love and stay slow to anger. But instead of holding it in, I'd rather talk it out, let them know I don't appreciate the words coming from their mouth. My girl doesn't deserve being treated like an object. Her self-value is more than an attractive piece of flesh. Sure, the caught in trouble, trying to get a rise for no reason. This is why you're classified as a low-life, dirty, rotten heathen.
Baby, you in that sweater really fills the
Buddy,
gap of my
you're really
heart.
making me mad. I'm gonna mess you up. You're barking up the wrong tree, can't you see? I'm gonna mess you up. And I'm the toughest snuffleupagus, gets no doubt. I'm gonna mess you up. I got a temper, you better button your lip. I'm gonna mess you up. Ooh. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to get so mad.
Don't apologize.
Hey, you stay out of this.
Hey, you
This
get
has
it.
nothing to do with you. This is between
Hey,
me and him.
you're a
It's
punk.
between me and him.
I'm gonna do it for
I
you.
wanna
then.
keep my cool and just express where I'm coming from, so you could understand why you need to hold your tongue. I don't wanna start a fight, and I'm not making threats, but right now, I just gotta put you in check. Treat women right, one day you'll be old and gray, and you'll want someone by your side who's willing to stay. Someone who loves you for you, not for the mask you wear. An everlasting companion who will always be there. That's what I have, and trust me, your shallowness won't take that. Cause real women have learned not to mess with you fake cats who act up and make claims you'll never live up to. Sometimes I wanna stop being nice, grab a knife and attack you. Let you know your attitude is unacceptable. For years I just let it go, but I'm done being flexible. If we ever meet again and you start talking smack, I'ma have to talk with you, cause I can't just sit back and let you walk over people. Try to be intimidating, my anger is righteous and it's not discriminating. No matter what your race is, no matter what your size is, I'm gonna try and change your mind on being so ignorant. I can't even rhyme no more, I'm red in the face. Slow to anger, abounding in love.
Has anybody ever told you you're a
Oh my goodness, you will not believe the wrath.
I'm gonna mess you up.
I see a knuckle sandwich in your future.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Haha, so funny I forgot not to hit you.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Why I gotta rip you to shreds.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Did you realize that I was crazy? You better hold me back.
You better go get him right
Over
now.
now.
You better go get
You annoy me in a terrible way.
It's okay, Braille, just think
Everybody
happy, though.
quiet. Oopsie daisy, here we go again. Baby muffin got a caterpillar on his shoulder, it can't fly away. Who called the fireman? The flames are gone now. The desire was suffocated by the pressure and stress, frustrated. Last week doing cartwheels in the street, but now she doesn't feel free. I investigated the scene where all the dreams were shattered, and what I learned was that words really matter and cut deep. Some kids called her ugly, just out of spite. Now she watches what she eats and drinks Diet Sprite, saying if I die tonight then cover me up so nobody has to see my wretched body laying lifeless. But the scars were on the inside, magnified by her attitude which tried to steal her beauty and joy. Why a young girl so consumed with image and can't appreciate the things which make them unique. I wanna smack every man on newsstand that told a lady she wasn't attractive for reasons she couldn't change. You're beautiful, you don't gotta be anorexic, you don't gotta wear designer clothes or cosmetics. If you wanna lose weight, then do it for yourself. Don't do it for a man who doesn't love you for yourself. We all have imperfections that make us feel nasty. All we can do is give our best and be happy. Confidence goes a long way in this world, knowing who you are and knowing what you're worth. Life will get crazy every once in a while, so don't run away, face it with a smile. And even when it seemed the burdens would pile, baby girl wore a permanent smile. Nothing made her more beautiful than that. Nothing made her more beautiful than that. And even when it seemed the burdens would pile, baby girl wore a permanent smile. Nothing made her more beautiful than that. Nothing made her more beautiful than that.
Skeletons in my closet are lonely. I've got the lonely skeleton. You think my closet album. They all wanna put the old stores, and you always ignore them and don't let them go where they need to go. So I say to you that it's time for me to slow down and break it down, cause you don't understand.
The skeletons in my closet are lonely, the only visitors they get are spiders and scorpions. Every time I cry they celebrate all night and keep me awake, feeding me with lies. I get a headache that pounds, rumbles and shakes. The ground does the same, the clouds filled with rain. The sky is invisible, hidden by the darkest night, hidden from my eyesight. Maybe I'm just blind, is it not so obvious that I'm missing the most important moment in my life? Momentarily frozen, shocked and shut down, hoping nobody notices, but why worry, there's no one around. I'm alone again naturally, I chose this so I can play. My face is so pale, it say it's white as rain. Transparent, I'm ghost-like, approach mics with the most hype flow. Nitro might blow, cause it's dynamite. Strapped to a train track, train of thought, training for the prize fight. It happens every night, I'm soaking in what I can before the rain stops. This is how I became, scatterbrain, scatterbrain. Elevator mix blend and throws off another beat to dictate the rhythm. Why can't I just let it flow in any direction I choose? Then I get the wake up call. Real, you already do. I'm all over the place with topics to touch. Won't grab tape. Give it all I got until my jaw breaks. Then say checkmate. One too many ways to die. I'm cool either way. In the cold of the night or heat of the day. Needless to say, when the track changes, my mind does. Then I'm left all alone. Blind like love. Transparent, I'm ghost like approach mics with the most hype flow. Nitro might blow cause it's dynamite. Strapped to a train track. Train of thought. Training for the prize fight. It happens every night. I'm soaking in what I can before the rain stops. This is how I became. Scatterbrain, scatterbrain. Over the world, yeah. Hip hop in your speaker box, can't stop it. With no set release date, beat breaks and samples. Braille on the rhymes, Bombay on the tables. Title track, vital signs in your vinyl crate. We're wide awake when it's late, cause we love to create. Crave the flavor we favor. Tailor made for your boombox. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. We didn't trade for nothing. So much time in the bedroom, consumed practicing, rapping and scratching. Now watch what happens when two worlds collide in the same galaxy with a universal sound. And we're down with the jam. Underground and mainstream, let's not stress how far it goes. We just love the art form, bring it from the soul, surviving, lay it on the line, never hesitate. Success is determined by how many cities we replicate. The current state of hip hop is passing and reprobate. Instead of complaining, we just rehabilitate.
That's my stilo. Use brains over muscle. Mess up your whole thought.
Serious business, stand here, stand underground. Making the E to the C.
That's my stilo. Use brains over muscle. Mess up your whole thought.
Serious business, stand here, stand underground. Making the E to the C.
This sharp shooting darts, spitting transparent transmission, ambitious, rhyme vicious, parable to cast vision. Role playing, name saying, Braille, busy, game changing. Engaging, acolyte, not fame chasing. Finding flames blazing from the tip of my torch. Swallow it and illuminate in the darkest of wars. In the cipher on my sight to see, but I'm no messiah. Just a messenger following two pillars of fire. They call me the illest, but that's really just a nickname. The illest is the ones killing for the sake of the game. It happens on the streets and internationally, internal affairs. Got us sleeping with the enemy and raising seeds, facing mazes with no exit signs. Every time I think about it, I start losing my mind. Stop it. My pockets are full of receipts and candy wrappers. Dudes been paid now, prepare for the next chapter.
That's my stilo. Use brains over muscle. Mess up your whole thought.
Serious business, stand here, stand underground. Making the E to the C.
That's my stilo. Use brains over muscle. Mess up your whole thought.
Serious business, stand here, stand underground. Making the E to the C.
Every track I'm speaking on, classic, you can get it quick. When it's me in Bombay, amateurs, we send them home. Instantaneous with lessons from the craziest MC to catch racks and CZ top without their greatest hits. Play this on your A-list playlist, take it to the top. I can't afford to pay for slots, but if I got time, I'll lay some drops. Radio, read me, but don't copy sloppily. Pop me in rotation, get the tears, sweating mahogany, probably ill enough to catch a shot just for killing it. Y'all used to be better than me, but you stop being diligent. All you do nowadays is sit back and complain. And when I hear you on tracks, you complain with styles. I'm still hungry, even though my plate is full with work to do. My circle is never square and my God is always merciful. Worst of all, I'm not mad, I'm just flexing a little bit. Text for the illiterate, most deaf legitimate.
Pay attention real close, we just begun.
Directly affect an unrighteous mind they can't understand, perplex. The way you view life is a complex aspect. Promise is body language, it's force of dialect. With all due respect, I'm not blaming you as a whole, but in this case appointing the thickness of your skull. What we believe intrigues what we know and keeps us from tracking down our own soul. Self-discipline, lies and self-control. A bootleg head drift, call me gravitational pull, cause I've read it all from man to myth. And in my right mind, a supreme being exists. I first record track so your mind can't resist. Then have you tripping off a metaphor, it's God's premises. It's poisonous, fatal kiss, blown from the callus. Will shatter us, whether or not we think it matters. My cerebration will have brains in action. Just wait till heads realize the sentence they're repeating. It's not to be abrasive, it's setting a mark. But how can one live off a shot in the dark? The evidence is thoughts that we're not trained to express. There's so many stories, how do I know which one's correct? It becomes the too hot to handle subject. When stress isn't your decision, don't get near it. It's resort to the mind but understood by the spirit. So quit using your ears to hear it. This is a lyric from the heart to y'all. This is a rhyme I wrote in 98. I still feel the same way today. Maybe that means this verse is relevant. Some refuse to let a track shine for what is spoken. And insist the song ain't dope until the neck is broken. I'll get you open with intelligent conversation and show the difference between the real thing and imitation. You leave your own mental state as victims of pollution. Every time the sun rises, you see it as suspicion. Why have a taste of every man's medicine? A tall glass of calcium washes down the vitamin. Display those defective babies in a museum, so those that created them will have time for retaliation. At least do it out of precaution. Yo, this verse is too long, we gotta flip up the beat. Why face the nation when your face can be the nation? I commence with deep breaths of emotion, standing as the differential of all sensation. Some write equations on life, but the variable isn't matching. It's cause there's no answer to the question. It's cause there's no question to the answer that you're asking. I lose every job I hire for mentally harassing. Chain linking my tongue to security from the assassin. It rains on both of us in the plantation. You just need to learn to soak it in for expansion. The tension will have a stiff man bending. The intercom becomes the words, drop your weapon. I'm trying to finish a story that's never ending. I was battling myself and ended up surrendering. Man closes his eyes and starts pretending, then opens them thinking he will see the conclusion. How can the mind start physically attacking? By using the body as a chemical reaction. I bulldoze myself as energy subtracting. I closely watch, cautious that others are reenacting. It's not all of a sudden that I'm disagreeing. It's all of a sudden that you started MCing. A vaccine clears all signals that resemble. It's all in the spirit translated to the mental. He's a young one, perplexed son, be gentle. You'll scare a child using food stamps to buy soul food, interacting with his own impulsive mood. I can let anger circulate to human beings, but instead I let it flow through ink when I'm writing. I struggle to keep up my triangled health. This isn't for you, but for God and myself. This is a lyric from the heart to y'all. This is a rhyme I wrote in 98. I still feel the same way today. Maybe that means this verse is relevant. This is a lyric from the heart to y'all. This is a rhyme I wrote in 98. I still feel the same way today. Maybe that means this verse is relevant. I was walking down the street with my Walkman turned up loud, headphones blasting, passing by neighborhoods. I used to live there, raised as a kid there. It still looks the same, I'm different, not the same kid I once was. They used to say don't forget where you came from. I'm still on the same planet, my birthplace. Earth is the only planet for the human race, so I'll never forget. Cause when I visit outer space, I find myself drifting away, struggling to breathe, and then I get lost in the music. Each step I take is syncopated with the movement, not with the drums, but with the emotion. And the whole picture is painted, I see it in my mind. The words come to life like a vision or a dream. I forget where I'm going and focus on what I see. I close my eyes, then I take a deep breath. It's like I feel more involved with each step I take. Time disappears, the day moves quick. Somebody got hit! I can't hide in my headphones anymore. It's time to step out and deal with the real world. It never made my problems go away. It was my hideaway, now I gotta get away. I can't hide in my headphones anymore. It's time to step out and deal with the real world. It never made my problems go away. It was my hideaway, now I gotta get away. and back to the dust of return. Once my flesh is gone, united again with its source from which it was formed into a man, into what you see. Water falls into the ground and things grow, so don't underestimate where you're walking, cause there's life there, we're lifeless without the dirt. Still we wanna be clean from it, but we should cling to it. The reason is unseen until it's mixed with spit. I feel insignificant on a Ferris wheel with motion sickness, endless like the ocean is, with so many risks to take. Anticipated moments like this, but never waited long enough. I wasn't strong enough to hold the weight. Double meaning, no patience, operating without taking time to analyze, and that's why I had so much animosity built up inside. Upside down, the right path is right here. The road less traveled isn't found when you follow the crowd. So crown me the king of nothing. I don't rule, I make the rules. Sometimes I break them cause I'm broken and refuse to be accused, but I'm guilty, I'm innocent, I'm everything at once. I'm just a blind man who's lost and alone, searching for love, and it's right here within me, but remains unaccepted. Then he showed me that all he really wanted was a friendship, and God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, making him a living being. I've never felt so alive than right here, laying in the dust. And God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, making him a living being. I've never felt so alive than right here, laying in the dust. You were here with me all the time, but I was too busy to notice you. Even though there's nothing more obvious, it's not like you're hiding. I'm just slow to figure it out, cause life is hectic. Cause I make it that way, I make choices, then blame you for the results, for making me free. Then I complain, saying, all you wanna do is control me, but all you wanna do is hold me. It's beyond words, so I'd rather have faith in something that doesn't make sense than to have faith in something that only makes sense if I have faith in it. Basically, I wanna run and never stop. I wanna lose responsibility. Life is short, I wanna enjoy every moment. You make life difficult, I'd rather be free to do whatever, to hurt myself and hurt others, cause life is short, so I might as well. What am I saying? I've been lost for so long and life has felt meaningless. I waste my time judging others cause it takes away the shame. I want every answer to every question I have, and if you can't offer that, then who can? Bring them to me. I wanted so far away that I can't see the city anymore, and I feel like giving up, so I'll just lay here and surrender. And I'm surrounded by dirt, the sky is ready to rain, and I am ready to grow, so let it all fall down. I've been planted into the ground, where death brings forth life. I can feel you smiling, you already know you created it all. It's only by your grace that I'm saved. There's nothing I can do to change what's already been done, but I know Jesus rose from the grave. After he died for my sins, washed me clean from the dust. After he died for my sins, washed me clean from the dust.
That song was incredible, but you kinda left me hanging there at the end. Like I was expecting something different.
Okay, I got you, man. Check this out. With a tear on her cheek, she offered him sympathy. Just hearing her voice gave him an epiphany. He said, I've realized you're the only one for me. She said, only time will tell if it's meant to be.
Not only time will tell if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Let me know.
Man, I got a tough crowd here. With a tear on her cheek, she offered him sympathy. Just hearing her voice gave him an epiphany. He said I was trying to be someone I wasn't. She said out of all my relatives, you're my favorite cousin.
Oh man, now you acting real silly. I'm starting to lose interest in
I'm
this
just
song.
playing with you, man.
Man,
This is how it
yeah,
really
fix
went
that.
down. With a tear on her cheek, she offered him sympathy. Just hearing her voice gave him an epiphany. He said, I realized you're the only one for me. She said, I'm glad you finally see, but it's too late, sorry.
Man, forget it, man. I try to get a serious
Nah,
answer
man.
out of you, man. Forget it.
Nah, I know.
Forget it.
It's cool, man. In reality, they got married, had kids, had 50-year anniversary, had all the finer things in life. They didn't make a lot of money, you know, because, you know, he had that bum leg, you know, but he was hopping around, doing his thing, you know, and they were happy.
Just say you haven't lost the feeling, and it will never die.
Okay, I'm gonna do the whole thing over again, but how you,
That's gorgeous, man.
you like that?
That's gorgeous.
Word. And then it's like, so it's like a mad serious, and then like the other endings are like just crazy. Like,
Yeah, I like that a lot.
cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do one verse at a time and try and really nail him now. Okay, here we go.